Hello and welcome. My name is Jason Allen Jankowski. I'm your host for this broadcast. It's a brief introduction to the Pro Trader's Toolbox for MetaTrader, in this case MT4. The Pro Trader's Toolbox, of course, is my personal proprietary method of analyzing foreign exchange for the trader. Let's get right to work. I want to remind you guys, though, that trading in off-exchange foreign currency transactions, or Forex, involves a bit of risk. It's not suitable for everyone. You want to carefully consider that trading Forex is suitable for you in light of your circumstances, knowledge, financial resources. You can lose money, of course. Opinions, market data, trade discussion, that's all subject to change at any time. What we discuss in here, it's not a solicitation to buy or sell Forex by anyone associated with me or my vendors. Let's get right to work. I want to tell you just a little bit about me because I think this is a credibility issue for most people when you're looking at a trading system. You need to know a little bit about the quality of the thinking that went into it. And for those of you that have spent considerable time working with me, you know that I have a different point of view than most, and that's because of my background. And I've been in this business 24 years now, self-taught, self-educated. I started as a customer just like you, and I learned through really some bad blows and the college of hard knocks. What's really involved in this business is different than what most people tend to focus on. And I've learned to focus on trader and market psychology more than anything else. And the toolbox is designed for you to help see the psychology in the market a little bit better. And that, I think, is what gives it an edge and why I think you can use it for consistent gains. I provide regular Forex commentary, analysis, training, mentoring. I do free webinars regularly. I'll have all my contact information for you at the end of this introduction, as well as my website address where you can get additional details. For those of you that don't know this, I've got 3 titles published by Wiley. These are the titles right here. They're regular Amazon top 100 bestsellers, and I'd love you to check those out if you get time. Let's go ahead and have a look at the toolbox. And the Pro Trader's Toolbox is a library of buy or sell signals you install onto the MT4 platform. And these software, the software that's created for MT4, it's preloaded with proprietary algorithm formulas that'll create buy or sell signals for the Forex trader. The buy and sell signals are designed to function best on the top 5 cash Forex major pairs. That's pounds, euro, dollar yen, dollar Swiss, and dollar Canadian. You can use them on all pairs, including the exotics, and that's really just dependent upon what your broker provides to you when you download and install the MT4 platform. And I'm going to show it to you as well, operating on the silver market, because the platform that I have for my broker includes cash silver as an option if I want to trade it. But the top 5 pairs, tremendous opportunity in Forex. You can use it on all the exotics, and we'll do that too. But if your broker provides you some other vehicles on your platform, you're welcome to use the Pro Trader's Toolbox on those as well. The signals are very simple. They're very easy to understand. There's 2 kinds of trend buy or trend sell signals. One is what I call a standard trend buy or sell, and one was also a strong trend buy or sell. The thinking here is that a trend buy or sell is a very good quality place to enter a position if you're going to go with the current trend in place that you perceive to be active. A strong trend buy or sell can be a better place to enter that trend because the strong trend is an attempt to identify where the market the price action has tried to violate the trend and failed. In other words, there was an attempt to reverse the market, and that reversal was pushed back by the underlying structure. Therefore, the trend is in place, and it's probably more viable. So I call that a strong trend sell or buy. We also have 3 kinds of reversal signals. One is a hook reversal, exponential reversal, and an exhaustion reversal. I'm going to show you all 3 of these. And of these 3, the exponential is usually the most accurate. The hook reversal is the most common. The exhaustion reversal is the one that is least available. You'll see that very rarely. But the exhaustion reversal, when it's there, usually has like a 90 to a 95% probability. Not uncommon for you to see maybe 1 or 2 exhaustion reversals in a whole year if you're trading on something like a 60-minute time frame. but the probability of making money on that exhaustion is real high. That's why they're there. The signals also have something called a negation feature, and that helps to avoid false signals, and I'll show you the negations as well. Every system will create some early or wrong signals, and I think it's important for you to know that. In other words, the negation feature is basically saying, yeah, there's a signal here, but on second look, a couple of bars in here, something isn't quite right, so we're going to go ahead and say that maybe this trade's dropping in probability, and I'll show you the value to that in just a minute. Here's the signals as they appear on MT4. They're colored letters and dots. Trend buy or sell is green, of course, is buy, and red is sell. A trend buy is a small t. A strong trend buy is a capital T. In exhaustion, hook, or exponential reversals are a green or a red, E, H, or X, and then all of these signals are negated with E, X, H, T, or small t in blue. Suggested stops above or below the executed price, the signal bar, are also there if you want to use them. In other words, some people don't really know where to place stops in foreign exchange. On the toolbox, by using in the toolbox, it will tell you where your good probability stops are, and of course why you might want to use them, and I'll show you that in just a minute too. So let's go ahead and have a look at some charts, shall we? Here's Euro hourly on MT4, and on this particular platform, I've left open the chart watch, or the price watch. Each of these symbols is available on this broker. Your broker may have different pairs that you can trade, but all the exotics are listed here, and I've got the Euro up right here on an hourly time frame, and I wanted to show you the signals. Starting on the left side of the page, you can see regular small T's. These are trend buys, and then a little T right here for a blue T that shows the negation and the stops. You'll notice that the negation bar was way ahead of the stops. So the purpose of the negation bar is to say, you know what, maybe this trade, this little cluster here isn't as viable. Maybe you might want to consider liquidating soon. If you did that, you would of course save the loss. You would have gone into the stops. You would have been stopped out. Here's a cluster of small trend sell signals. In other words, the hourly trend went down, went to south. Here's some hourly trend signals here, and this is on the 9th of March. And the stops are above the market, and that, of course, gave you a nice lead. Here is a strong trend sell that was negated. Here's the stop above the market. You can see where the negation factor would have saved you some money over the weekend there, or overnight, when this market gapped. But if you were sold in the market here on the regular trend sells, take some money out, waited for a lip, got a strong trend sell, and was negated, you would have been flat perhaps. Here's an X reversal, and then down at the bottom, we have some trend clusters along with negation, and then a strong trend for an uptrend. You'll notice where the stops were too, out of range. Why is this important? If you're a day trader or somebody who wants to use a more aggressive approach, you can use both sides of the markets. You can go with both sides. You don't have to go with the trend, although I will show you a trend in just a minute. If we go with a daily, here's a Japanese yen daily, and by the way, all these templates with the price, see, I've got a green and a red candlestick up on this template. All these templates can be programmed in slightly differently, and you just need to learn to use MT4. I'm using a couple different ones to show you. This is a daily chart, and you can see here some H reversals here that were negated in October of 2010. Another H reversal on about the 30th of October gave you a nice lead through the middle of November. Distance there, of course, about 400 points. Strong trend sell here was negated, but never was into the stop. So the purpose of the negation is if you're aggressive, you might want to hold that position for another bar or two. So you see if you get into the stop. If you're very conservative, if the trend negation came on or any negation came on, you might want to just liquidate right there and wait for the next opportunity. In both directions, you had the low and the high called for this pair over this time frame going back to September. X reversal here with another H reversal here. These H reversals, of course, were negated. And then over here, we have some trend sells with a negation just ahead of the big move here last week prior to intervention after the Japanese earthquake. I thought I'd show you that on a daily time frame, you have plenty of opportunity, and despite that huge fundamental, you'd have had a lead on it coming in, which we did, as a matter of fact. We made some nice money for our accounts here on this move. If we look at silver, I wanted to show you this as just a non-dollar pair. This particular platform allows silver to be traded. you can see this is on a 4-hour time frame. Very aggressive, but as you can see, a trend clearly in place. X reversal down here, some late trend signals that didn't work. X reversals here with negations right away, keeping those losses small. But what's important here is I wanted to show you this E reversal. This is an exhaustion reversal. This says the top is getting really close in this pair. This exhaustion was on 18 February on a 4-hour chart. Gave you a lead, in this case, of about $2 per ounce. Not quite the end of the trend, but you can see there's a lot of H reversals up here, X reversals in just the last day or two on this market from when we're doing this broadcast. So, I mean, there's a lot of opportunity that we're trying to top here, but I thought that E reversal is very rare. Would have given you a nice lead, though. Not quite the end of the trend, but still would have had some money made. And, of course, if we want to go ahead and do a new chart real quick, we can put up, let's go with just an exotic here. Let's go with Euro-Yen, waiting for update. And then, of course, we can add the toolbox to this by just expert advisors. Oh, where are we here? Template, go down to template and install it. And there it is. So here on Euro-Yen, and this is on an hourly time frame. There's some opportunity for you if you trade Euro-Yen. Some trend sells, some reversal patterns perhaps. Nothing as of late, but if we switch to another time frame, maybe on the daily time frame, we've got some opportunity maybe developing soon here. In fact, on the big break, on the day of the big break, just 2 days ago, or last week, ahead of the earthquake, that resulted in a trend buy. In other words, it told you to buy into that bar. On that big day, you would have been buying at the end of the day, and you, of course, had a lead of about 600 points on it. So, I mean, the market, it will provide you tons of opportunity, in my opinion. Okay, here's how you get it. It's $5.95 one-time fee. Payment is PayPal only. You got to go to codefortraders.com, www.codefortraders.com. There's a section for MetaTrader. You'll find it right in there. You need to provide your MT4 user ID or your broker number or something. We'll send you the software. I've got a user manual to send you, and I've got free training on the toolbox on a regular basis. Here's my contact information. I'm going to leave that up for a second for you. I'm the only guy in Chicago still answers his phone, 866, right here, 435. Feel free to call me. Also, I do free training on the toolbox. It's usually every month. And also, I do something very unique in this business. Very few people do this, is that I provide a weekly results performance wrap-up. Every week on Friday afternoon, if you want to come, you're welcome to have a look at how well I use the Pro Traders Toolbox this week in order for my to gain on my personal trading accounts. I do that every week until further notice. Details are on the website. Let me just show you the website real quick. Here's my homepage, and this is theliononline.com. If you want to scroll through the front page on Twitter, you're welcome to follow me on Twitter. I post what I write on Twitter. It shows up on my webpage. You're welcome to follow me if you want. Also, how well do I do? Find out every Friday. Just click right here. Takes you to the page that tells you about registration to sign up for my proprietary trading approach and show you what I do using the toolbox, weekly trade performance wrap-up and summary. And then, of course, if you go to the free content library, and this should take a second to load here. If you go to the free content library, you'll see the free stuff I do plus some other free products that you might be interested in. In fact, tonight, I recorded this on Tuesday the 22nd. I'm doing training for the Pro Traders Toolbox tonight for March. Also tomorrow, Introduction to the 6-Week Psychology of Trading course. So you're welcome to come back and look at what I do every day. I change this as needed. And then there's other free stuff. Just scroll through it and you can have a look at all the free stuff. And if you want to at some point learn more about me, you can do that. FAQs if you want. And member login, that's for people that own the toolbox. So in any case, let's move this to here for you. In any case, guys, here's my contact information. Feel free to put me on Skype. You can follow me on Facebook and LinkedIn. The toolbox itself, though, is available anytime if you're interested. We'll get it to you within just a day or so. You're welcome to call me directly if you have questions about it. And, of course, Proctor at Code for Traders is available by email. Feel free to get a hold of him through his site, www.codefortraders.com. Okay, guys, thanks for giving me a few minutes out of your day. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk again soon. Thanks.